Hey, it's Daniel with A Year in the Life. Today I'm just going over my workouts pretty quick since the last time we discussed them. So I was able to get a good workout today and yesterday. Today, though, was pretty much entirely focused on cardio via doing the stair stepper stuff. So just did not much of that really. I was able to get 1,500 steps over the course of 30 minutes while at the gym today, which is pretty nice for me. I'll put my little got a little picture of it over there. Um, that's pretty solid. I was still about on pace with what I did last, the last time I checked in, I should say. Um, so I'm definitely making some progress. I was able to get an extra 500 steps, which is pretty freaking awesome for me. 500 steps every 10 minutes. Happy with that. Um, I was getting pretty high up there with heart rate, which if you saw the quick little picture, you might notice. I will say it did get to almost 190 for my beats per minute, but it capped out at like 188, I think, when I was going pretty hard on the stairs there. The average, however, was closer to 170 beats per minute over the entirety of the workout. Pretty darn good though for a 30-minute stair stepper workout for me, somebody who is pretty hefty, honestly, and hardly ever really does cardio at all, let alone stairs. I'm definitely more of a weightlifting kind of guy. Um, I am still a bit sore from yesterday because I was doing some boxing training yesterday. Um, so I didn't really get any weightlifting in. But my goal is set on losing weight at the moment rather than trying to build muscle. I'm not trying to bulk. I'm trying to kind of tone it down and lose the fat, I guess. So I don't really mind the workouts right now being more cardio focused because boxing is also pretty cardio focused. It does cause some hypertrophy with the muscles, so I mean, that's nice, but it's a lot of working out, a lot of cardio. Well, obviously, it's a lot of working out. I know having more muscles can cause you to burn calories faster as well. At least that's what I've read. But I already have a decent amount of base muscle. Like I'm not really too concerned about gaining more muscle at the moment. Maybe at some point I will. I don't know. But right now I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. I can bench 2 plates. I can curl 40-pound dumbbells on each arm, and I can squat about 400 pounds on a machine. So I'm pretty happy with that overall on a base level. And I know some people might be like, why don't you do like free weight squats? I would love to. Don't get me wrong. I literally can't. I've got some injuries before. I can do dumbbells. I can do dumbbells and I can do bench press. I don't do a bar on the bench press. I do typically like a machine that's similar or as close as I can possibly get to just a free weight bench press without it causing issues. I've got a couple missing ligaments from some past injuries, so I literally can't do a lot of that unless I do some intense physical therapy, and that would take so long, which I'm sure it'd be nice for me to do, but for the moment, we're just sticking with machines. Um, I would like to get some more abs focused workouts in. I can do crunches and stuff, and I can do like sit ups, different types of planks at home, and that's pretty good. Those are pretty solid for abs. That's really all you need to do for abs. I do have an ab roller as well. Super easy to just pop that bad boy out and do it a couple times. So I'll probably do that at home a few times this next like week or two, in between now and the next workout check in, I suppose. There's plenty of stuff I can do at home. I can do like push-ups and stuff too, for just working out the chest in general. So I should do some more home workouts when I'm not up for going to the gym, but I still want to get a workout in. So otherwise, I have been maintaining the weight that I had at our last cutting weight check-in, which I think was a day or two ago. And so the last like few days, I've been sticking around 244, maybe even 245 in that ballpark. And I haven't been going down. I've been kind of like hovering in that area. And I'd really like to keep lowering it. And so my target calories are about right for cutting weight down to 200 as long as I'm somewhat active. which is why I've been going a little bit harder on trying to work out this week and trying to, at least the last couple days. And so the goal is to keep the amount of calories. It's been kind of feeling like I'm eating very little, but still taking a lot of calories in. So like I'm still in a calorie deficit according to whatever I'm putting into my calorie tracker. I'm sure I'm missing something here and there, and maybe that's putting me out of the deficit. But I don't think I'm eating that much that I'm not tracking. And so, part of that tracking the calories is a little difficult. I'm sure a lot of people have struggled with it. And so the goal is to I'm kind of trying to overestimate some of what I'm eating to try to capture the little bit of extra. Maybe I didn't, grab this. Maybe I didn't put that in, or stuff like that. And with the extra workouts, that should also help alleviate some of the, I guess, excess calories I'm taking in somewhere. But the workout that I had today was supposed to burn around 200-ish calories, give or take, with 1,500 steps. That's about right, I suppose, especially within 30 minutes with a higher heart rate. So I'm trying to get to just below 2,000 calories in total, like net, I guess. So in a deficit by the end of the day. And, as I've said before, if you've been watching at all, eating less is not the easiest thing for me. So I do know that I'm going to lose weight. And the only way to do that is doing something that's not easy for me, which by nature is the whole part of this goal. The whole goal has been hard for my whole life. So I'm going to have to do some hard things in order to achieve it. And part of that is going to be having to eat less than I typically do, or at least change what I'm eating. And so that kind of, I guess, rolls into I'd be more than happy I did get a cookbook. I did need to try some of that stuff out for like cutting weight and meal prep and stuff. But, if anybody's watching these videos and they are wanting to contribute on top of that, appreciate anybody watching these. I get like 1 or 2 views of videos, so I'm not really going to complain if I'm not getting anybody. But if you are watching and you want to contribute, I would love to hear whatever recipes you've got for me, or just even ideas of what food you think should be good to try. I will try pretty much anything. There's very little off. I can't think of something that's off of the table for me to try, as long as it's only thing that I have tried that I don't want to try again is tripe, and I don't think anybody's going to be putting that in my comments. So if you do, not trying that one. But everything other than that, I'm more than happy to try it. I'll give it a shot, see how it works. As long as the macros fit, we're good to go. And so with that in mind, I might be trying to do like a grocery haul at some point. A grocery haul would be pretty cool. I'm sure that there's probably some things in there that I'm like, okay, this is really good. This is really good for me. This is fantastic. This is hitting all my macros, my calories. This is good. But then, for whatever reason, I'm just missing a glaring issue on whatever that item is that I'm getting from the grocery store. And so if I put that out there, I'm like, hey, these are all the things that I get from the grocery store, and this is what I'm eating during the week. Then somebody who knows better than me could easily point that out and be like, dude, don't get those, because those are going to be way more calories than you think they are. It's not going to help you at all. So I'll try to do a grocery haul the next time I go and get some groceries and see what, maybe I'm going wrong with. And hopefully get some feedback from you guys as well. But I don't have a ton else. For the time being, this is what I got for the night. I do look forward to hearing from you guys in the future and getting to try out new things. I'll try, like I said, just about anything. So otherwise, I will see you on our next step, and have a good night.